Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. How are you? How is body? Body Om Shanti? Body Om Shanti. If body will be Om Shanti, everything will be Om Shanti. Yes? Body Om happy. Yes? Enthusiasm in the spirit. And how is soul? Om Shanti. Yes? This is what is our theme for this trip in Madhuban, from Om to Om Shanti journey. When we all came to Baba, we just thought about ourselves and others, and always perceive ourselves standing in front of the mirror, just a collection of flesh and bones. Yes, a sack of certain biological organs. Yes, this is what is me with this particular face. But Baba told us, children, this is not you, but this is yours. And you cannot be yours. Yours cannot be you. Something yours cannot be you. This is different from you, separate from you. So this was the very first disclosure of God, by God to us, about my own self. That my true relationship with the self is possible only if I am able to know truth about myself. Because when I used to think of myself as a collection of bones and flesh, and top of that putting the label of gender over that, I am a female, I am a male, what was my relationship with my own self? Was it Om Shanti relationship? Peaceful relationship? Or as soon as I am female, it's good. But as soon as I see some female who is beautiful than me, what happens to my Om Shanti? As soon as I see someone is male and I as female cannot do this, certainly some male is needed to do that. What happens to my Om Shanti? So therefore, the very first aspect of relationship for us transformed, it became golden truth in our life when I recognized I am incorporeal. I am not this corporeal set of just physical assemblage of some spare parts like the car. But I am a point of light soul, energy. Not just point of light, but energy, that is, I am living. I can create thoughts, I can think, I can feel. Because at the root level, this body ultimately too is energy. But this energy is physical, separate from me. I am not the physical energy, but I am the energy of thoughts. Thoughts are spiritual energy, manifestation of me, spiritual energy. So when I understood that, then I came to know about absolutely different word other than, in addition to the physical existence, the word of feelings and emotions, which is primary world for me. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, decisions, everything that became the first need in the life. They are to be taken care. And everything else comes secondary to that. If you do not think Om Shanti, you do not speak Om Shanti. That is, you cannot speak peacefully. your speech cannot be peaceful. There will definitely be some element of cry, complaint, blame, or any other negative emotion. Only when I have understood and realized I am soul, I am immortal, I am light, isn't it? That's what exactly is written behind the stage from Om, Om. When I realize I am Om, then I touch Om Shanti. So is this the journey? Or this is a transformation happening within a second? What do you think? Can I say, oh, I know I am soul, but I cannot be Om Shanti? Is it possible? I know I am a soul and I am in the journey of becoming peaceful. What does God explain to us? The spiritual realization of 1 second is not a journey. The moment you realize, you are there in a stage of peace. You are not striving for peace, not reaching to the stage of peace. You are there as a peaceful soul. But as easy it is to realize I am peaceful soul, even easier is to lose this peaceful stage. More easier to lose the peaceful stage. Next second, you feel yourself as body, you lose Om Shanti stage. In our childhood, when our parents started taking knowledge of Raj Yoga meditation, and they would come from morning class, morning session, after meditation. In the very beginning days, first year of their knowledge, full life, yogi life, I think my age at that time was, it was 8 years. And I have two brothers now also. So they were 6 years and 4 years. So myself and younger brother, both of us would make a plan that because parents, previously, they used to be with us in the morning, they used to do everything what we need, they would wake up, they were ours. And now they go there, they go to the people with white dress, and they just cook for us breakfast and put it there. Mother does not feed me at the time of breakfast, she's in the class. So we both decided to teach them lesson. That how can they spare our time and the love which we were getting to some other people, outsiders. Yes? And whenever they will come, very peaceful, shining faces, happy. After every morning meditation session, they will come like angels. Now I understand how that was. So we will start fighting with each other, taking the stick and beating each other, so that neighbors can complain to the parents, see, you go to spiritual assembly and your children are suffering, they are fighting. So that they are in pressure, and then no more they go in the morning to the morning session. In the beginning, once or twice, mother used to lose her temper and start saying, you can't do like this in the home. You children should have some manners and discipline. We are here back with you. Why do you do like that? She will lose her temper a little bit. And father will say to her, no. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And I remember 2-3 months we tried to bring them down this experience of Om Shanti. Because we thought this will be our victory. And they understood this and they never allowed us to win the game. And then transformation started in us. That yes, they are very serious in this. It's not just because of, hearsay, they just go somewhere. No. Something is happening good in their life. So internally, the hearts start changing. So knowledge of being a peaceful soul is one thing. But to be able to hold on to that stage constantly creates an atmosphere which is called sustaining my own self with my own energy. Because wherever you sit, that place has to be charged with your own positivity. So as a caretaker of my own spiritual stage, I am committed to be constantly in the stage of a complete, well and healthy, prosperous soul. Complete, well, okay, healthy and prosperous. This is my introduction given by God. Did Baba told us, did Supreme Father tell us that children, you are a half point of light and here by coming to me you have to become full. Is it so? No. You are complete. You are pure soul. Yes, there is a shadow over that, so I am not able to touch my purity, but I am a pure soul. I am complete soul. And the meaning of being complete is that I am not in the need of anything from outside in this world. I have everything. So no other human being I need for my existence spiritually. It means fulfillment of all the things, experiences which I need is in me. And when I forget this experience or I forget this realization, I start looking on the sides for some support. So it is here many mistakes happens even after I have started spiritual Rajyogi life. Rajyogi life does not end up just by changing the dress or putting the badge or just by enrolling my name into the register of Brahma Kumaris or just by giving a visit to Madhuban. But Rajyogi life means I am able to sustain the stage when I experience I am full. And as a current, I can play the role of any kind because I am full. If there is a role to give someone love, happiness, anyone in the world, I am here. Anyone who comes in front of me, I am here, full. In the consciousness of the body, I am bound to polarize my stage, my activity. I will definitely bounce between likings and dislikings. Someone I will definitely like too much, someone I won't like at all. You cannot avoid liking and disliking in body consciousness. So this polarity will always take away this Om Shanti in relationships. I have understood I am soul, but I do not remain aware of it most of the time while coming in contacts with the people. So therefore, in the language of values or the virtues, and in the language of sins, this kind of polarity, when you feel the need of presence of soul in the male body or the presence of soul in female body, it certainly shows that you are not constantly experiencing yourself as a complete soul. You feel better if you are in a female body. You feel better when a male or brother talks to you, or gives reply to your questions, or gives drishti to you, or gives class to you. You feel much more better. But by talking to the sisters, you are not so happy. Or you want someone, that one or that one, when will conduct yoga with you, you feel quite energetic. What does God say about that? What does God say about that? Yes? Or if you're a brother, soul in a brother body, you feel the need of definitely presence of soul in the sister body to get a good atmosphere of calm and peaceness. Yes, God says, keep sisters ahead. But that is the subject of karma, services. There are certain disciplines created for service activity, but that is not for my inner world. For my own inner effort, I understand I am energy of all values, love also and power also. I am disciplined also, and I can be light also, relaxed also. Minusing anything from that would lead to disbalance in my energy. Another thing which in the language of virtues or the values come when we talk about relationship is feeling of heart does not allow to experience Om Shanti in relationships. Because we always think others understand us, what we want. We do not say to them, but we think they understand. And what God is doing since 80 years, since last 80 years, God, the one who resides in the abode of peace, ocean of peace, last 80 years constantly He is talking only about one thing, what He wants from us. And He is repeating it thousands of times. And we are not able to understand just by Him speaking once. So He is speaking again and again. He is telling exactly, if you do this, I will be happy. And when you do like that, I am not so happy. And I want you to be like this. I want you to attain this stage. Isn't it? So clear. But many times we would expect others to do something without telling them what we expect from them. Yeah? And when it does not happen, we feel hurt. So Om Shanti means I can make it very clear for me that no single soul is like other soul. All souls are unique. And since they are unique, their needs are unique, their understanding is their own, their relationship with God is different level. So if I have to interact with them, I have to interact with clarity by giving them clarity of what I want from them. And even if it is not fulfilled, because Baba has given us utmost clarity about what he wants from us, still we do not do everything. What happens at morning time, Amrit Vela? What Baba says? What kind of yoga should you have in the Amrit Vela? What he says? Powerful? You should be alert, full of energy. You should experience subtle word. And what we do? Do you remember yourself in the morning, today morning? What he does then? Does he feel hard? Does Baba say, no, they are useless, hopeless? I am not going to teach them. No. Giving clarity and then forgiving. Giving clarity and then forgiving. Ocean of clarity and ocean of forgiveness. It's not, I made you so clear, still you did it. I made everything clear for you. I wrote it one by one. This is how it should happen. Still you did like that. Right? Again, no Om Shanti. And you take Baba's Murli, one and the same thing, millions of times he has spoken to us. Still we are not doing that the way as we should do. So have you ever seen Baba sitting very sad with tears and feeling hurt? No, never. So he is the one who does not come into the game of birth and death. He is the one who does not come into the drama of karmic relationships, but he is the one who has the highest understanding and knowledge for relationships, and he comes and demonstrates. And he demonstrates with all. In our own life of relationship with the people, maybe we have 5 or 6 persons living around us with whom we relate most of the time of the day. Or 10 persons. Or maximum 20 persons. And for God, God is relating to how many on daily basis? You can put your mobile off or whatever you can do with your mobile, but God's number always open. All complaints, cries and requests, they keep reaching him and he keeps doing whatever he has to do. But there is a method of establishing the relationship. How he establishes them is something which is called observing God as Father, observing God as teacher, observing God as life partner, how He establishes relationship. Although all souls are His children, He is Father of all souls. But does He get swayed away by the complaint, oh, if you are my Father, prove it. I do not have job, give me job. He does not listen or accept challenges. And we are swayed away by the challenges. If you are good to me, come, we will see a movie today. So people will do anything to make us feel guilty and to take our stage of Om Shanti by pointing towards us that we are not doing this thing and that is why we are not good people. God does not need to prove His love. He gives us chance to become worthy and get from Him. Just by listening my song of love for Him, He won't give His heart to me. If I sing well, and I sing day and night, I love you, my Baba, I love you, my Father, He will not give me heart. Why? Because He knows that today He is telling me something which I like to listen. I am a pure soul, I am a good soul. Tomorrow He is going to tell me, I am the sinner of last 63 births. So tomorrow she is not going to sing the same song for me. So this is her half introduction. But complete introduction is, now you souls have become impure. So He waits. He waits and allows the relationship to grow, to mature. When I met Baba for the first time, consciously, as a child I met Him few times, but that was like I was taken to Him by parents. Parents were meeting Baba, so I was taken to Him by my parents. But consciously, I was at that time, the age was 19 years. When I was sitting in the hall in front of Baba, just opposite Baba, I realized suddenly, oh my God, God has come. And I'm just spending my time. No, now I have to be with Him only. Nowhere else. I just want to be with you. So the moment I realized who has come, I came in love with Him, I thought He too will respond me in the same way. When I will go on the stage to meet Him, because it was in the early 80s, and at the time Baba's children would come one to one and they would meet Baba. And my turn came. There was a sister meeting before me to Baba, and Baba talked to her with love. When you are going to decide about your life, when you are going to come to serve, like that, with lot of love. And I thought, with me He will talk like anything, because I now have realized God has come. And immediately after her, my turn was there. And here is Baba sitting. As I felt at that time, officially. Before me was the sister, he was all smiles. love, all love. And when I came in front of Baba, official, but no objection, for me it was fine, but I was waiting to listen what he says. No knowledge at the time about who is in front of me, just God, okay. So he asked, what do you do? I said, I study. Okay, do double study. That's all. I am in love with him now, and he's just saying me, do double study, nothing else. How could I be happy just by that? I was expecting something more. Exactly that much, as much I was feeling for him. And Baba gave me laddu. You know that? Laddu, round, toli, sweet toli, yellow, made with chickpea powder, chickpea flour. So Baba gave, thinking she will go, but I refused to go. I was standing there, waiting to listen something. Then Baba again told me, do service. Again gave another laddu, so that she goes. That was the limit. I couldn't bear it. I crushed both laddus. They just got powdered in my hand, and I was full in tears and went back to the room, closed the room, and was in tears whole night, because I felt I have lost everything. I was so hard, not feeling bad for God, but bad for myself. That God does not respond to my love. It means I am not worthy at all. I am such a bad person. To the sister before me, he loved so much. You see my problem? He didn't love me was not the problem. Because he loved her more was the problem. So what was that? So, although we come to recognize God, although we come to know we are a soul, but still, at the same time, we are in utter body consciousness. I'm speaking about the incident, it was 8 years ago. Not now. So at the time, we brought a lot of body consciousness with us, and Om Shanti in relationship disappears because of such kind of habits of comparing. We start measuring what we are getting from this person or from that person. We always move with meters. We gauge. I this much and that one that much. And it does not match to my expectations, so I feel hurt. You understand? What is this called as? Not Om Shanti. So he demonstrates. Then what happened? Yeah, story does not stop here. So because heart is there, Om Shanti is not there, I am now doing everything so that to get his love. I do not have any other aim in my life, and now I want to be worthy of his love. That was the conclusion I took out of that meeting. And next 6 months, I didn't move out of my room. I collected all Avyakt Murlis, day and night sat and read them. Because Baba told, do double study. So that study I was doing, and this study, now I have to do. So starting from 69 to 80, whole bundle of murlis. All I put, sitting, not eating anything. Mother will bring something in the room, force me to eat, not going outside, just reading, tears, reading, tears, reading, tears, because every murli was opening for me who is God. Every murli was giving me the realization of the secret, what is the time now. And after 6 months, again season began. Baba's season began. And I again came to Madhuban. But there was Om Shanti. Now I was not even thinking that Baba should love me, but I was 100% sure that Baba loves me. I was not looking for some gesture, external gesture of confirmation of his love. I was not looking for any words of confirmation. I just came to meet the one whom I love and the one who loves me. And, dear brothers and sisters, the climax of the story was that the same sister was there at that time with me. Because she was the teacher, Kumari teacher, young Kumari of our Gita Pathshala. So she was supposed to be there with our group. So 10, 12 persons, we all came in front of Baba again. When Shiv Baba entered the body of Dadi Guzar, and at that time, for 10 minutes, you know what is the meaning of 10 minutes in front of God. Baba was looking at this soul, giving drishti, and then with lot of love, and then said, daughter is wise, daughter has understood Baba's words. So when you are coming, that home is small, limited, come to unlimited home. This is translation. In Hindi it was much more beautiful. So after giving drishti, he himself asked for the hand, come to me, come to Baba. And that day and this day, I didn't go home. I'm here with Baba. And that is 35 years already. So how he demonstrated, what he demonstrated, that any kind of emotional bursting of emotions cannot be at the foundation of long-lasting relationship, that just you show me that you love me, or you just talk to me then you love me, or just do something so that I am sure that you love me, or don't correct me, or don't touch me so that I am sure that you love me. He demonstrated it's not like that. This is not maturity in relationship. He is ocean of love. He was much more overpowered. He was overflowing with love when I came in front of him, but he merged that love during that first meeting and gave me instruction instead of love. Because at the time, I was not worthy of love. I was lovable, but not worthy of love. He made me deserve the love. And thereby, he did everything so that my relationship with him is forever. This is love. Isn't it? So things which we want to do just in one go, if you didn't smile with me, if you didn't understand. So many times with servers within the family of God, when we are with the people with whom we live in home or at centers, we expect certain such kind of activity or interaction, and our Om Shanti finishes. So God, who is our eternal Father, very wisely showing us how to create and how to sustain relationships which will last 150 years. What we have understood about our physical age in golden and silver ages. God has explained that when you are pure, the 5 elements too are in a stage of bliss, and the body which you will have will be with you for more than 125 years in silver age and 150 years in golden age. It means you will be with the people 150 years. You will be with the spouse about 75, 80 years. You will be with your parents more than 100 years. So if you cannot sustain relationship for 10 years now, because every now and then you just declare, since you spoke like that, you don't love me. That's it. Goodbye. So quickly. So we have done such mistake with Baba thousands of times. Something wrong happens to us, we begin creating doubt. Baba, you told nothing wrong will happen to me, but Baba, see what is happening. Baba, you told we will have prosperity. Baba, but I do not have money even to eat. Baba, I do not have money even to go to Madhuban. So quickly, But who said it? Who said it? So never ever creating any percentage, any iota of doubt for the one who has come only for me on the earth. He himself has spoken this, that I have come only for you. But he didn't say me this in private. And since he didn't say this to me in private, I thought it is for others, not for me. He said to me, I have come for you. But he said to me it when I was with thousands. See? I don't relate that to me, and I start doubting. So no matter what kind of response we give, but he never loses peace and love for us. Always peaceful. Never expecting us to demonstrate or prove. He gives us the time to change, to transform, to move. So 3 things I can ask from myself sitting here in Madhuban before I depart from Madhuban. Have I learned from my Baba? And have I created, first question, have I learned from my Baba this art of having peace in relationships, peaceful relationships? And this certainly includes only giving.
Would you like to leave a space for question and answer?
Yeah. Okay. Giving and forgiving, giving and forgiving, and no hurry in conclusion, no rejection. Every relationship which I establish should be permanent. Should be permanent. And it happens when there is patience like Baba, Om Shanti in the heart like Baba. When I keep forgiving. And second thing which I have to ask myself is that I have created or established relationship, but how much I feel close in my relationship with God at this moment of my life. How much I feel close. And closeness means anyone whom you love so much, anyone whom you love so much, you want to reveal that one. Will you hide someone whom you love? Will you hide? Oh, I will not tell you whom I love. No. You will create the ways to tell people about that. So, if I am close to God, it means I love Him, and the sign of that I love Him I will be creating the ways to reveal Him. How to tell people who is He, how nice He is, how good He is to me, how much He gives me. I just want to be with Him, isn't it? So these two questions. Thank you very much. Sister told me that some space for question answers can be created or kept. So I give 10 minutes to you. In donation. Yeah.
So anyone have questions for Santosh Bain? You are free to ask questions now. We have 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Anyone? No one? Yes. You'll have to come here.
Thank you, Santosh Didi. That was very helpful. I was looking forward to this class, and I was thinking of my mother, and not only do I feel like she's my mother, but these days I feel she's even my mother-in-law, because she's interfering in everything, and it's so hard for me to stay Om Shanti. And so that I just wanted to know why we become so. I just can't maintain my Om Shanti. I am always like, I just, every time when she calls me, because she connects with me quite often, because she likes to communicate. Mm-hmm. And I just don't know how to create that power, because she always irritates me.
Okay, mother irritates you.
I feel like, Baba, I didn't marry and I just have another mother-in-law in 1 and 2.
Okay, you have mother and mother-in-law.
No, my mother I feel is a mother-in-law.
Okay, you feel your mother-in-law, you know. It's a very tragic situation. Okay, interfering of others for others may be the expression of love and possessiveness. They identify themselves with me. Yes, they think that I belong to them. So they have no other way to express their belongingness because you are far away. Yes? I don't think you need to write. You can just feel it that if people are far away, they can't do anything else. They can just talk with you. So when they talk with you, that opportunity they will use to completely exercise their right which they have over you because of your belongingness to them. So just give them their right, that's all. Just give them their right. Why didn't you come in time? Why don't you? Oh, really? You see, I can't act on the stage your mother like that, otherwise we could have a telephonic conversation. And you would be mother, I would be daughter, I will reply you. You can start, just 1 minute exercise. Be your mother, I will be you. Give her mic. Act your mother. Act your mother. Yeah.
Vandana, why are you going there?
There means here in Mount Abu?
Anywhere.
Anywhere, okay.
Why are you going there? You should not be doing that.
Okay.
You know, don't take that train. Take this train.
Okay. You see, I'm so happy to listen it. I'm thirsty of listening these words for me by someone. You see, if someone says to me, don't go there, okay, then go where? Yeah? You see, sometimes we are obsessed with this because we are getting too much of that. There are people who do not have anyone who can say them this. So she's not taking anything from you, she's just exercising her right over you, and let her enjoy. Okay, Mama, which train? Then tell. Yeah, you see, now you're smiling. So, because this right you cannot take from people. The right to say. They can say anything, and sometimes it would be utmost unjustified. But still they have the right to say, give them this right and enjoy.
शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। स्वर्णिम युग है, शिव पिता फिर से आया है। ब्रह्मामुख से शिव बाबा ने वही गीता ज्ञान सुनाया है। कलयुग का अंत अब आया है, विकराल विनाश खड़ा आगे। पिता को अब याद करो। पांडव शिव शक्ति सेना की रणभेरी अब फिर बजती है। सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है। सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है, धाम में तुम्हें जाना है।
So, yeah, any other question? Yeah, please. Mhm. You may introduce yourself.
Yeah, Om Shanti, sister. My name is Avinder Valia. I'm here from Toronto visiting my family. So I'm very blessed that I could come here in the beginning of my trip. Basically, I'm a very blessed soul that I have very loving relationships in my life.
Yeah.
But the problem with staying far is that I can't spend time with all my lovable relationships. So every time, like, I have the thought, how can I spend time with them, with everyone? So that's a challenge, I guess. So I'm just saying, how do I attain that peace of mind, given the situation that I
You're
can't
speaking,
be there?
yes, thank you, I
Yeah,
have
thank you.
understood. But you're speaking of living far is because you live in different countries. They live here in India and you live there. You live there out of compulsion or out of choice?
I actually like living there as well because my husband is here, and again that.
So you have to be there. Your
Not
family is there.
necessarily, because he's also again a very lovable soul. So I like living there as well with him, and we made the decision together.
Okay.
So
Means your family is there, but your parents are
yeah,
here,
yes.
others. Okay. So you want two laddu together.
Yes, basically.
This laddu and that laddu. Okay. Two sweets together. Actually, this realization is good that closeness in the relationships is important. If we realize this, at least this is a big plus in our life. Because, we play many roles in our life. Like a sun orbiting, sun is there in the center of many planets orbiting. There are close people to us, there are people who are quite far to us. So when you spend time and energy in the relationship, they become close relationship. It is not connected with distance, first of all. Sometime you can be with the people physically in the same city, same house, geographically in the same country, but you may not be close because you don't think like them. Your thinking is different, your feeling is different. But you may be very close to the souls who are far from you because you think like them. So therefore, if you just sustain very good feelings, good wishes for everyone, your relations, and stay in touch through all technology, whatever we have. This is also investment, because you may invest in the form of goods and services. You may provide them gifts, or you can clean clothes for someone, but you may not invest from here your good thoughts, your that kind of love and mercy. So then it will be the same with those with whom you love close. So no matter wherever your people are, but you still can give them experience of closeness through your feelings. Keep thinking of them, good things about them. God lives in Paramdham, beyond sun and stars. So you go to Brahma Kumaris sometime or you don't go? just like a little bit. But just one thing for you, that God lives in the soul world very far, but still we feel love for Him because He thinks of us. He thinks of us, He loves us. So that's the way to sustain relationships. So don't feel sorry and do not think that you can get both things together, but invest there where you are physically by providing physical assistance, and there more of mental connection. Okay? Okay. That's all? Okay, can you stand up? Everyone will welcome them. They are guests today. Please all stand up. Please all stand up.
Santosh Bain is asking everyone to stand up.
Oh, no, them. Guests will stand up only. Okay. Okay, so this is our extended family. They live in different countries and from north, east, south, west, all countries. And they are here for the spiritual progress and meditation, more deeper practices. And welcome. Keep coming to this big house. Okay. So now let's have, if no other question, that's all. So now no ashanti in relationship, only shanti. Only shanti. Or ashanti means peacelessness, shanti means peace. Only peace will be there in relationship. If someone does not do what I say, then if someone does exactly opposite to what I say, then if someone hurts through disrespectfulness, then imagine all situations and everything has been done with respect to God. But God has never lost peace. And I am God's child. I have to follow my Father in relationships. Okay? Om Shanti.